and welcome to my channel. I'm Sherry East. I'm about to start my Sunday, July 19th mat Pilates class. I have my trusty calorie counter on, and after class I'll show you how many calories I burnt. So in today's class we're going to be doing a move called the Boomerang, which is fairly complicated. So I'm going to give you a step-by-step on how to perform the Boomerang before class starts. Like and subscribe. Subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. I'll be posting my Zoom workouts here pretty regularly, and I'll be uploading some vlogs and some challenges. So you're going to notice there's a lot of me at the camera during the class. One of my students was having trouble logging in, and she was texting me, basically doing the equivalent of knocking on the door, yelling, "Let me in, let me in." Sorry, but I am a slave to my students. I'm going to give you a detailed description of how to do Boomerang.
Sitting up nice and tall, squeeze your abdominal muscles, cross your ankles, and lift up your legs using your ab muscles. Rock back, switch the cross of your legs. Rock forward into a teaser, reach for your feet, and then take your arms behind your back. Stretch open your chest and tip forward, reaching your arms over your head, and then like a swan in Swan Lake, take your arms down to your legs, reach for your feet, and stretch open your hamstrings.
Let's go ahead and approach the mat in a classical manner. So we start by standing up. If you have bad knees, don't do this, okay? So you're going to start standing up. You're going to cross your arms in front of you like a genie, and then you're going to cross your legs. You're going to go to your tippy toes, and you're going to slowly bend down until you're in a seated position. And once you're in the seated position, you stretch your legs out and you roll yourself down. Beautiful. And there you go. You've just entered the mat like a classical mat Pilates student. Beautiful. From here, let's get right into our 100 position. So legs in tabletop, knees right over your hips, hands behind your head. You're going to curl your head and shoulders up off of the ground. Good. Take a deep exhale here. Good. Inhale. And on the exhale, reach your arms by your side and start to pump your arms. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Try to lengthen your arms and legs. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Nice. Each exhale pulls your belly button a little tighter. Take your legs a little lower to the ground and try to resist the urge to squeeze your bottom. Pumping your arms causes your core to connect a little deeper. So pump a little harder to get your core to activate. Inhale and free up those shoulders by scooping the shoulder blades down on your rib cage. Good. And exhale. Last two, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Good. Legs down. Cement your legs to the ground. So you're pushing your heels down into the ground. You're tightening your quadriceps and you're loosening your glutes. Your low back is pressed into the mat. Reach your arms overhead without your back arching. So you want to find that smoothness in your shoulder joint. Good. From here, reach your arms to 90 and then slowly curl up off of the mat, one bone at a time. So chin to chest, start to round yourself up. Ooh, it's okay to get a little momentum. And then roll yourself forward, staying in this rounded position, and then roll yourself out. You pull your hip points back. You feel your sacrum touch the mat, your low back, your mid back, and your upper back. Good. And then you reach up and over. Use that breath to connect to your core. Good. Straighten your legs. Make them heavy like a couple of bricks. Good. Pulling your hip bones away from your thigh bones. Good. So you stay in that rounded posture. Good. Let's do 3 more. Perfect. Stretching out your back. Good. Putting most of the intention into your front body. The back body is unstretched. Last one. Roll yourself down. Beautiful. We're going to do legs over. So legs over can be really hard if you have bulging discs or arthritis in your back. So don't do it. You'll just do like a double crunch, curling your hips off the ground and curling your shoulder blades off the ground. So this is legs over. Your legs start in 45. You lift up to 90, and then you peel your spine off of the mat and take your feet over your head. Open your legs as wide as your mat and start to roll down. Again, this one is all about your core and your abs. You're gonna feel a stretch along your low back. And to lift up, you're gonna be using these things called spinal erectors. They are all the way along the spine and they help lift you up. So you don't really put a lot of brain energy in turning them on. Good, let's do 3 more. Nice. Once you start to feel more warm, you can take your feet and touch all the way on the ground. But don't go rushing into that one. Good, last one. Perfect. And relax. You should be nice and warm. Draw your knees into your chest. We're gonna do leg circles. So left leg is long, right leg to the ceiling. Good, put a turnout on that foot so your toes are slightly to the right, heels inward. You can bend your left knee to make this a little bit more easy. Shoulders down, great. We're gonna slice a straight leg down and then open out and around and up. Your hips stay still. Your low back stays planted on the mat. So pull your navel in, good. Pull your hip points back, great. And you can put your hands on your hips. You'll feel the muscles within your hips tightening, good. And you'll also feel your pelvis remaining still, good. There's a few times when you might dip over to the right, but then you know that maybe you've gone too far, and it's good to know that. 3 more, make your right leg as light as possible by pulling all of the muscles into the bone, flexing each and every one of them. Last one. Good, now we draw the circle in, around, and up. Good, so you're going down and in, good, and then a straight line up. Inhale. Good, again, your hips stay still. Good, your shoulders stay down, your chest is open. Good. Nice, let's do 4 more. Good, 3. Nice, 2. Good, straight long leg. Last one. Beautiful, and switch. So cement that right leg to the ground, either bent or straight. Good, squeeze all the muscles in your left leg and put a turnout in the hip joint. So toes are facing off to the left. Good, straight line down, open out and around and up. Good, your hips stay still. You can take your arms wide. That'll create a nice wide base. So you'll be really still. But the more narrow your arms, the harder it becomes. Good. Let's do 6. Nice. 5. Good. 4. Great. 3. Nice. 2. Last one. Good. Reverse. Good. You're going to trace a straight line in, curvy line in, around and down. Good. In, around and down. Beautiful. And then with your straight leg up, that's when you let out the exhale. In and around and down. Exhale up. Good. 2 more. Beautiful. Last one. Beautiful. Good. You're going to pull your knees into your chest. Good. And rock side to side. Good. We have a person trying to come in. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and start our let's start our first rolling. Okay, we're gonna roll like a ball. So sit up on your buns. Good, tip yourself back. Toes in the air. You're gonna hollow out the pit of your stomach, roll back, stay rounded, and come on up. Round, down, and up. Good. Down and up. Good. For 6. Good. 5. 4. 3. 2. Nice. Last one. On your way down, grab that right leg. On your way down, grab that right leg. Slowly down. Good. Curl head and shoulders up, chin to chest. Outside hand is on the outside ankle. Good. And then you switch and add those pulses and synchronize them with your breath. Good. You should feel really strong in your core. Good. Really open in your chest. If your neck starts to strain, put a hand behind it. Let's do 6 more. Good. 5. Nice. 4. 3. Perfect. 2. Last one. Good. Now extend your right leg, left leg long. Keep your right leg long, left leg long. Try to grab your ankle. Good. Pull that leg 2 times towards you, and then you switch. Good. Longest legs. Reaching your legs as far as you can, pulling those quadriceps in. Good. Stretching the hamstrings. 2 little pulses if that feels okay. Yay, she got it. Okay. Okay. Nice. Let's do 3 more. 2. Good. This should feel nice. Last one. All right. Little neck break. Next one is our double leg stretch. So you're going to curl your head and shoulders up. Reach your hands to your ankles. Good. Very important. Try not to hunch your shoulders up to your ears. Smoothly reach your arms over your head. Good. And smoothly reach your legs over the mat. And then exhale everything back in. Curl into a tighter little ball. Inhale, open. Exhale, compress. Inhale, belly button to spine. Glutes disengaged. Hands can be behind your head, okay? If your neck is starting to take over and straining, put your hands behind your back. Good. Let's do 4 more. Exhale. 3. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Head down, look to the right, look to the left. Beautiful. We're going to rock ourselves all the way up to our hands and knees. So we're going to go to a cat-cow for a second. So round and arch. Rounded and arched. Good. Widen your knees as far as your hips. Good. Great. One last time, round and arch. Great. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just lift up onto your knees. Good. And you're going to take your arms out like airplane propellers. Good. So your knees are as wide as your hips. Beautiful. And you're going to tick-tock over to the right, and you're going to lengthen your left leg. Great. So your left leg should be as high as your hip. Good. And your head should be lifted. So find a neutral spot for your neck and head. Eyeballs off to the horizon. Good. From here, we're just going to tap your toe down and lift right back up. Tap down and lift right back up. Keep zipping up your abs. So imagine there's an imaginary corset around your waist. Give it a nice tight squeeze. And imagine you're wearing a really tight pair of pants as well. I don't really have to imagine. These are about as tight as pants get. So squeeze for 5. Good, but you're lifted away from the ground. 3, 2, good. Last one. Flex your foot. We're gonna kick forward with 2 little pulses. Your hips stay still. So 1, 2, kick back, 1, 2. Your body doesn't move, your hips stay still. If this is hurting your neck or any part of your body, you'll lie back down on the ground and you'll do this on your side. And remember, if you're on your side, your waistline is off of the mat. Good, so let's do 3 more. Good, 2. So that's always available to you. You can always go down to the mat. Last one. Good. Nice. We're going to draw a big bicycle stroke. So pedal forward, extend, sweep back, squeeze, pull your knee bent forward, extend forward. Good. So it's a hamstring curl behind you, leg extension in front of you. Body stays still. So if you need to go into that lying down posture, that's a-okay. Good. 3 more. Nice. Beautiful. 2. Last one. Okay, let's back pedal. Good. Nice. So really squeeze that tushy. Great. Let's do 6 more. Body is still. 5. Oh, that one was awful. 4. It's really complicated to sweep forward. Good. 2 more. Good. We will have one last exercise up here. Last one. Pause here. Good. Nice. Internally rotate your legs so your toes face the ground, heels face the sky, and then draw a circle. And then draw a circle. For 7, for 6, 5, nice. 4, 3, elevated from the waistline. 2, last one, reverse. For 7, for 6, nice guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Go back to your knees and let's just hit the other side right away. Good. So make the propeller wings. Good. And tick-tock over to the left. Extend your leg long. Good. Make sure you're not in a back bend, so tuck your tailbone under. Softness in your hands. It shouldn't feel like your whole weight of the body is on your wrist. Good. Neutral spine, neutral neck. Good. Lift up and down. Nice. Perfect. Let's do 6. Squeeze up 5. Good. Soft point to your toe. 4. Good. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Kick forward 2 pulses and back 2 pulses. Good. Your foot is flexed. You can keep that soft point, but considering we're really getting into those glute muscles, it really helps to flex your foot. It takes it out of the front body and puts it right there in the back body. 4 more. Good. 3. Nice. 2. Kick, kick. Good. Last one. Kick, kick. Bicycles. So you have your hamstring curl. Take your knee, sweep it forward. Good. Kick, extended. Nice. Woo! So because we didn't take a break in between sides, and this side was our supporting side, you're starting to feel this sooner, okay? So don't feel like you're the only one and you're alone here with that burning butt. We're all in this together, guys. 3 more. Good. Your body is still, your pelvis is stacked. Good. Your hand is soft to the mat. Good. Your neck is long. Last one. And reverse. So sweeping forward is the hardest for me. Good. Let's do 4. Nice. 3. 2. Last one. Good. We have one more exercise to do. Foot as high as your hip. Internally rotate. Good. So toes face the ground, heel face the sky. Good. Circles for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Reverse for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Nice. We're gonna do mermaid just to stretch open our hips. So just take your feet behind you. You could, if this is hard for you, you can always go into just basic crisscross applesauce, okay? And we're gonna go over to the right. Good. And then lift up, long waist, and then go over to the left. Good. Try to keep your head still so you're not bobbling like crazy. You're not getting dizzy. And your neck is long. And there's an internal rotation at the shoulder joint. So your palm faces behind you. Good. Last one. Beautiful. And switch. Great. So lifting up tall, you're going to reach over to the left. Good. That should feel really good on your hips. Really good on those intercostals, those rib muscles. When you're in a private with me or in my class where I can see you better, I am obsessed with ribs. So ribs. But I'm just gonna give you guys the benefit of the doubt that you're keeping your ribs in. Good, and lift on up, perfect. Hands behind you, we're gonna do hip circles. So if you're not ready for hip circles, you keep your knees bent and you just take your knees from side to side, okay? That's gonna get those obliques and that's gonna get your upper body stationary and stable. So hands soft behind you. You can have them super duper wide. Remember, you can keep your legs bent or straighten your legs. If you choose to straighten your legs, you're gonna make some big circles and your body stays stable and still. Good, your chest stays open. If I were to take a picture of you from the shoulders up, I would think you are in a bubble bath. Your face is serene. You're so relaxed. Good, 4 more. Good, 3. Good, 2. Nice. Last one, looking good, guys. And then reverse. Good. So we want to turn off those hip flexors. It's not that they're not working. It's just that they're working in harmony with your low belly, your transverse abdominis and your rectus abdominis. So try not to just lift with your hip muscles. 2. Good. Last one. Awesome. And relax. Good. We're going to give your hip flexors a break and do some bridges. And then after bridges, we're going to tackle boomerang. And boomerang has a lot of rules and you're going to feel like you're in school again. And depending on how good you are at it, you might feel like you're in kindergarten. It's hard. It's humbling. Okay, so feet about hip distance apart, feet a little closer to your bottom if you want to go to your tippy toes, okay? So heels can be down, tippy toes can be lifted. I'm going to lift my tippy toes. Make sure that you're not rolling out to your pinky. You want to be more pressed inward to the ball of your big foot toe. Tuck your tailbone and peel. Good. And from here, I want you to roll down bone by bone. So feel each vertebra pressing heavily on the mat. Your low back presses down. Once your tailbone reaches the ground, I want you to tilt your pelvis, creating space underneath your low back. You're inhaling here. On the exhale, tuck your tailbone, push your low back onto the mat, and then peel it up. Good. Squeeze your butt at the top. Good. Let's do about 4 of those. Paying close attention to your knees. What's going to happen is that your knees are going to want to splay out and open. Good. But you're going to keep drawing inward with your inner thighs. So you're working on all of those thigh muscles. The back of your thighs, the front of your thighs are getting a stretch. Great. Your calves are getting sculpted. Good. Inner and outer thighs undoubtedly getting sculpted. Great. This last one, let's stay lifted. Good. If it feels like you need to take your feet a little closer, because we're going to go into a single leg exercise, go ahead and do so. Good. From here, I want you to take your leg just to 45. So the right leg is 45, and then squeeze your knees together. You're going to tap your hips down, spine and hips in one solid piece, and then lift up. So tap down and lift up. Good. So your knees stay binded together. Chest is open. You can even reach your arms up to the ceiling to make this more challenging. For 6. Good, nice. Challenge accepted. 5. Nice. 4 more. Really squeeze with that left hip and glute. 2. Good, last one. Keep those knees together. Let's do 10 pulses up to the sky with your hips. For 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Nice. Good. And let's switch. So let's get up first. So feet are close together but not touching. Tuck your pelvis and peel up. Good. Lift your left leg to the sky. Really straighten it up. And then lower it down, 45-degree angle, and then connect the knees. Good. Moving in one piece. Hips and spine go down and up. Good. This way, you're really getting into your glutes. So your core stays stable. Rib cage drawn inward, right? We're not pooching out our ribs. Good. 6 more. Good. 5. We got this, guys. 4 more. Nice. 3. 2. Last one, pausing here, little lifts up for 10, for 9, squeeze your butt, 8, 7, squeeze your knees together, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Beautiful. Hug your knees in and let's rock up to a seated position. Okay, so this is boomerang. So we start with your ankles crossed. We're gonna tackle the low belly to lift your legs. So it's sort of like the very beginning of hip circles where you're leaning back and then you lift your legs with the low belly, okay? Make sure there's nothing behind you that you're gonna kick. I might kick that plant. We'll see. Squeeze, good. Arms anywhere they give you some support. Lift your legs. From here, we're gonna roll back. Once your legs are over your head, you quickly switch. Whichever one is on top is on the bottom now. And roll up to a teaser. Reach for your toes. Good, and then take your arms behind you. Open your chest, back bend, and then this whole shape goes together down, fold forward like swan lake. You're gonna take your arms forward and then stretch open your back and your thighs, okay? So here we are. My right leg is on top now. I'm gonna lift my legs. Good. From here, I roll myself back. I switch legs, I lift up, teaser, reach for my toes, reach behind my back, open my chest, and then all together, down, fold, swan like arms, beautiful, good, and then stretch, good. So lift, lower, uncross, teaser, whoop, back, open, and stretch. All right, let's do 3 more. Now we got it. Now we're cooking with oil. Good, really open up your chest. Squeeze all in one piece. Good, 2 more. Connect with your core, abs. Good, quick exchange. Teaser. Back open, chest open, fold forward. One last time, okay. I got a little shaky on the teaser part. Oh. Good. And relax, nice. Perfect. So that has a lot of elements and it's super fun. It's super old school. I love it so much. All right, so let's do just a little bit of planking. So we'll start on our hands and our toes. With your hands and toes on the ground, I want you to really reach your heels back, okay? So your heels are reaching back like they're magnetized. And see how I have this sort of hump in my mid-back? I'm gonna roll my shoulders back and lift my chest. And then tuck my tailbone under. Good, so that I'm not arched in my back too much. Good, lift your left leg up to the sky. Point your toe to lift another inch higher. Good, so lift, point, lift. Lift, point, lift. So this is the same leg pull facing front, but we're adding the point to it. Yesterday, we just kept our foot flexed. So if you want to keep your foot flexed, that's fine. Really, really helps you get into your glutes with a flexed foot. Good, let's do 4 more. Good. 3, 2, good, 1 more each side. Beautiful. Drop to your knees. Rest position. I want you to take your palms to the ceiling while you're in this rest position. Good. We're gonna do some side planks now. Remember, if you're nursing any sort of shoulder injury, you're gonna do side sit-ups. So side sit-ups, you got these mermaid legs and you're just gonna curl your shoulder blade off of the ground. So this is for anybody that has a shoulder problem because side planks, not good for your shoulders. Good. So hands underneath your armpit. I'm gonna have my top foot in front of my bottom foot. Then I'm gonna lift my hips to the ceiling. So we're gonna do a mermaid. So we're gonna take your hips down and then up. What you wanna look out for is if it feels like it's all in your neck and shoulders, then that means your side waist isn't strong enough yet. Or that mind muscle connection isn't strong enough yet, right? You can stack your feet as well. You can even do something crazy like this. Oh, good. 3 more. Good. 2. Last one. Good, and relax. Swing your legs around. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So, you know, each side is different. This might be your tennis arm, right? It could be a little weaker or stronger. So if you need to modify, don't be a hero and hurt yourself. Okay, so I have my top leg forward, back leg back. Good, I'm gonna reach and I'm gonna dip. Keep your belly button drawn in, your waistline long. You can stack your feet as well to make it more challenging. You can even lift your top leg. Good. You can even keep your top leg lifted, right? Depending on how strong you feel today. I mean, if you're coming to class every day, you might feel like She-Hulk, ready to pick up the door hinges and throw them all over the place. That wasn't a very slick sentence. Last one. Ooh, and relax. Nice. Good. So now we're going to do our leg pull facing back, which is basically a reverse plank. Fingertips facing your heels. That's more challenging. Facing out, like left and right, a little easier, okay? So squeeze your abs, lift your booty, good, and then walk your feet away from your body. Look down the scape of your body, good, and point your toes if you can. If you can, flatten your feet all the way to the ground, bravo, gold star, good. So modified version first, lifting your knee to your chest. More challenging, lift knee, extend leg, good. More challenging, 2 pulses, straight leg. Without sinking in your hips, lifting your body with your upper back and mid back. So think about those lats, those big, huge muscles, pushing from the big, huge muscles. 3, 2, last one each side. 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. Great. We're going to do another silly rolling exercise. It's called crab. It's ridiculous, okay? So you're going to start off on your back. Great. You're holding on to your big toes. One's crossed over the other. We're going to roll back. You're going to switch the cross, grab the other leg, and then we're going to roll forward and go to our forehead, okay? Stakes are high. So roll back, switch, roll forward, go to your forehead, okay? So you really have to stay in control and really decelerate accurately, or you're gonna bonk your head, okay? I don't care if you have a really super cushy mat, you don't wanna bonk your head, you just wanna tap your forehead. Good, so we switch, we roll forward, and we kiss the floor. I think I've done a few more kisses. I've done some makeout sessions with the floor before. Good, nice. Last one, best one. Beautiful, and relax. Awesome, good job. Let's do our teasers, and then with our leftover time, we'll do some back extensions, and then we'll end with our push-ups, as always. Okay. So teaser I saw there was a lot of new students in class, so teaser, you peel up, just like the roll up, so you peel up, but your legs go also, okay? So you can have them bent, elevated and bent, or all the way straight. Oop. So whatever you do, you just sort of pause briefly at the top, okay? So inhale, prepare, exhale, peel up, balance for a second, and then roll yourself down. Good. Good, you'll recognize this from our boomerang. So this is the teaser. Good, try to straighten your legs if you're going for those straight legs. Good, 2 more. Last one. Good, hold it for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and relax. Great, let's go onto your back, your front, and we'll get your back. Okay, so if you need to modify this, please do so, okay? So we're gonna do swan. We did it earlier in the week, and it felt great, so I wanna do it again. But if you need to modify it, you're just gonna do something that looks more like this, okay? Or maybe something that just looks like this. So you're just working on strengthening those muscles. You're not flexing and extending the muscles. Okay, so swan, you're gonna push into your hands so that you're in this tall cobra pose, right? You're gonna enliven your legs, so your legs are working really hard. You're gonna keep the shape, walk your hands back a little bit. You're gonna remove your hands and throw your arms behind your ears, and you're gonna sort of teeter-totter like a little rocking horse. Until you run out of momentum, then you grab yourself again. Make sure you're not past the point that your low back can tolerate. So make sure you're more extended than crunched into the low back. Great. Let's do 4 more. Abs in tight. Good, 2 more. Last one, we're gonna end with swimming. Good, and just swim a little bit. For 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good, press yourself into rest position. Whew. Nice, great. Making fantastic time. Perfect. So next up, push-ups. So if push-ups aren't naturally in your repertoire, go on your knees. Totally fine. It's really great for discovering where your muscles should work and where you should place your hands, right? So you can honestly get an accurate assessment of how to do this. If you're a little bit more seasoned and you want to do a few on your hands and toes, it's fine. Make sure you're stiff as a board. You go down in one piece. Access those chest muscles. Give them a pump. Good. 2 more. Good. Last one. Butt to the sky. You're going to walk yourself back. Good. And then you're going to round yourself up to standing. Good. From standing, reach your arms over your head. Good. And then dive forward, rounded spine. Step out in 4 pats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 push-ups. 3, you can go to your knees. 2, body is stiff. Last one, butt to the sky, walk yourself back. Good, once your hands reach your feet, you roll yourself up. Good, inhale at the top, reaching your arms over your head. And then rounded spine, diving forward, as if you're diving over a barrel. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, chest open and lifted, body stiff as a board. 3 more. Good. 2. Last one. Perfect. Hips to the sky, good. Let's walk your feet to your hands now. And then soften those knees and just sway like a weeping willow. Great. You're gonna slowly roll yourself up with your knees nice and soft. You're gonna reach your arms up to the ceiling. Great. Then you're gonna take your right arm down and reach over to the right. Good. Step your feet about 2 inches further apart. Let's reach forward and to the right and then down and up. Good, and then switch. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling, lift up, reach out over the right. Good. Little bit of a twist to your spine, reaching forward and then down and then up and around. Beautiful. Hi, well that was a doozy. Look, my little piggies didn't hold up. This one did.
So what did we burn? 211 calories, and it's still running because Pilates is strength training, and what strength training does, it consumes more oxygen than you actually have, so you create a oxygen deficit, so your body has to produce more blood to get that oxygen to the muscles, so you actually keep burning calories after class. So that's great. So I'm gonna go wash up, eat some ice cream, and fix my piggy tail. Well, I hope you found this video useful, and you can use it anytime you want. The classical routine is something that you can repeat and repeat and repeat, and you'll find yourself getting better and better. So be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, ring the bell for notifications, and if you want to join my Zoom class, the link in and login information is in the comment box below. Thanks, guys.